hemp or deal with hemp on their own now, because it's been taken. They didn't want to do anything before, and now when the federal government says, "Well, we're going to step in and do something for you," now the states want to do something.
Right.
All right. So tell us about the heroes in Virginia.
Well, there's a proposed THC cap. The bill currently includes a 2 milligram THC cap per serving for hemp, and the author argues this limit is way too low and would effectively ban the vast majority of hemp products currently on the market.
Yeah. Okay.
So no gummies, no vapes, no tinctures.
Yep.
If signed as written, the law would take effect July 1st and would leave retailers like 757 Smokes with thousands of dollars of unsellable inventory overnight. Just like
so they're not saving the day. There's no saving the day here. I thought they were saving hemp. They're not
let's
saving.
Get down to that. Let's
okay.
find that.
All right, Bill.
What the fuck is that?
Well, the bill seeks to legalize adult-use cannabis sales. The market's not scheduled to open until January 2027. That creates a 6-month period where consumers lose access to current hemp products before they can buy legal recreational. So they're going to legalize it in January. But as of, June, they want to cut it off. They want to cut off hemp in June and legalize THC in January. So for 6 months.
So is this good or bad, Todd?
Yeah.
Well, for the people with the dispensaries, they love
good.
it. Yeah.
So
cuts their competition down.
I mean, I think if you live in a state that is legal in legal cannabis, there's no reason to go smoke hemp. What's your reason to smoke hemp?
It's true. Yeah, I don't understand.
I think it's bad for those proprietors.
Well, listen, sorry, gas station that you can get to cut in front of the line to people who get to sell weed in front of all the people who paid all the fees and all the taxes. Sorry, my bad. What do you think, King?
It's all over the state of Maine. It's in the gas stations. It's nowhere near regulated like the medical is. In Maine, we have our own hemp program, and if you want to grow hemp, you can grow it. You can get a license. So we got medical, we got hemp, and we got adult use. But yet, stuff from Kentucky and Texas is sitting on the shelves in all the gas stations in Maine. And, myself, I pay good money for my license in the state, and the gas station doesn't have a nickel. In my hometown, I go down to the general store, and I can buy a 100 milligram THC drink in a town that only has 600 people in it. But our town has a policy. I'm not allowed to sell, even though my farm's here in town. I'm not allowed to do sales from my farm because they don't want THC in the general store. That was always their fear. And now the general store's got THC in it, but I got to sell my stuff 8 miles away. Wow. It's crazy.
That is crazy. What do you think? Yeah, go ahead.
The author suggests the governor should amend the bill to raise the hemp cap to 5 milligrams per serving while maintaining a 500 milligram total package limit. That's presented as middle ground and protects small business.
This is for hemp.
Consumer.
This is for hemp, not for cannabis.
I believe so, yeah.
I don't know, man.
Well, that's a help. They're fighting for it.
Yeah.
Trying to work it out.
Willing to compromise.
Better than going away.
Yeah.
Well, here's where it has benefit. It seems to be the most accepted crossover into mainstream. Like we're hearing about sporting arenas that are willing to work with other companies to have these hemp THC or THCA basically drinks available. So in one hand, it's like it's a menace for the industry. It's a menace for those who are legally paying taxes, that paid all the fees like King and that are following the rules. But on the other hand, they're doing what an individual state can't do on their own. They're using hemp as a acceptable across all 50 states opportunity to scale in such a way that allows them to be able to do deals with sporting arenas. So it's, there is a benefit to this, and it helps push the overall message forward that we want to push forward. However, it comes at a cost, and it's a nuisance to a lot of people who are in the space. It's a nuisance to parents who are trying to manage their kids, and it's a nuisance for people who are in the legal side of this business, who pay the taxes and follow the rules and pay the money to be in this game.
Exactly.
So it's quite a catch-22. What I don't like is that, you know, because without the federal direction on this, I mean, with the federal direction, or nobody likes the federal direction, and the fact that it's so prominent, it's created a lane for every state to take this on individually.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's where I think this is going to get super sloppy, because what's acceptable in one state may not be acceptable in another. And they were working off the same rules before, which gave them the opportunity to scale and to put stuff in sporting arrangements and do arenas and do those type of arrangements.
Right.
So I don't know. King, what do you think? I mean, it's a double-edged sword here.
It is a double-edged sword, and I hate to see the government pick winners and losers. We don't want that on any scale. But the deals that are being made now, you'll see a lot of this is going to end up in the alcohol hands. It's their entry into it, and that's my concern about all of this. Is the little farmer? There's going to be a day that all the little guys are gone, and that patient farmer. If they don't want the caregiver model now. They'd rather deal with dispensaries and stricter regulations and just get rid of all the little guys. And that's the way this industry's going. It's sad.
It is, and it creates a very unlevel playing field, is what it does, and it doesn't allow for small. Now you're fighting that, right? You're fighting that a little bit by creating a system and a grow process. Did we lose you there?
Yeah, he is frozen.
Yeah, we might have lost him. He said his battery was running low. Hopefully we didn't lose him for good. But anyway, yeah, I mean, what King did is he created a way to grow that created the yield that he wanted without the type of work. And I think that is a model
He's got a smart operation.
I think that's a model that does allow for
but that's kind of unique.
Yeah, but
it's very unique.
But if you're a small operator and you want to continue in this business against the big boys, you better start adopting a way of growing like he did.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion.
Yeah. Not to mention, he also stands to create a certain brand whereby you can go out and buy a cherry pie somewhere, but if you go to the farm where they grow the cherries, it's going to be a much better pie.
Yeah.